The Conceited Knowbody. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m.
Hey, learn them something real quick. I'll be looking around and like I don't be feeling familiar, man. I know that we was born here, but I don't be feeling like I'm from here.
I'm from Israel, where the seeds was killed, sacrifice that was given to Baal. Ancestors broke covenant. Now we sitting here in these fields, trying to get up out this situation. Emancipation, the proclamation, industrial north, cotton south. Verse so long, got cotton mouth.
Come by here,
These crackers crazy, they fed the gators. Some of our babies, some of our ladies at night was raped, now they babies half white. Crooked master man, I got a master plan. Gonna leave from down south. Mama said that her brother man moved to Indiana, got a house. The undocumented trail of tears, Negro spirituals just to quell my fears. Come by here, y'all, come by here. Come by here, y'all, come by here. Identity crisis, bags and pipes at the wigwam. Verse Madison Heights for the red, for the red, for the red. Fight, fight. For the greed of the greed, it could end in a knife fight. I just want to be part of the nightlife. I just want to go to the El Morocco with Rollo.
That was like the whole thing. We wanted to go to the El Morocco. We wanted to go to the Oasis. We want to go to the Wagon Wheel. We ain't had no direction. We ain't had nothing.
I ain't got no bills
All
and
that
no
was from the A.
But you wanna trip with all I'm fight spray. Yeah, that boy been trapping like do. Give me 40 flat for that A, nigga.
Yo. What's up? We back with another edition of the best podcast you never heard of, the Conceited Knowbody. This is episode 93, aka John Randall for y'all football inclined. Y'all watch football?
Yeah.
You watch football?
Not lately. I'm a basketball person. Not lately.
You be good for the conversation and shit. You said you ain't been watching lately?
Yeah.
It ain't football season.
Right.
But anyway, John Randall, man, what we be doing, man, we be doing like the episode with the numbers. And always find out who's a Hall of Famer with that number. This is John Randall, famous nose tackle for the Minnesota Vikings. This episode, like I said, 93. I titled this show Suge Week 19. Shout out to my twin. We about to get it in though. We got our guest hosts here, man. First off, let me not make him feel too special as I introduce the regular. To my right, we got Renaissance Juvie. The man who make it all go. What's happening with you?
Yes, sir. Hey.
He over here in rare
Back
form.
on one crush. I came onto the show on one crush today. So,
And that's what we call progress.
Slow motion better than no motion.
That's what we call progress.
We almost back in the building.
But to his right, we got, see, I'll be having to share this shit, so I'll be having laws in my action. To his right, we got, I don't even want to call him a guest, man. This is third venture.
Family, baby, we brothers.
Kicking it with the TCK crew. Extraordinarily. I was about to say extraordinarily, there's nothing to follow there. The extraordinary Nicky, that's what I'm doing for the crowd. Nicholas Neptune. We do it the mature way. Nicholas Neptune definitely in the motherfucking
I
house.
told you we call it Nicholas Neptune when we talking money, man. We call it Nicky
Money and
Neptune
facts.
is for the fans. Y'all call him Nicky. When we talking money, Nicholas. Get him on the phone like, get a phone to Nicholas.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's money. Nigga, put the phone to him.
This is serious. You call it, this is serious.
Somebody call you and say, they said put Nicholas on the phone.
You know what time it is.
Know
I know what time it
money.
is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all call me Nicholas. I know what time it is. You
But
feel
anyway,
me?
that's the homie Nicky Neptune in here with the Valor crew. He up here co-hosting with us. He's sitting in for the homie, the very unreliable Saab, my favorite Muslim. That's my nigga. I hope he out there listening. Unfortunately, Assad is out there living his teenage years, taking and flunking driving tests. Not to put his business out there, but he needs to be shamed into being a better person.
Man, yeah,
He gotta be better, man.
They say he gotta be better.
that's all it is to say about it too.
That's all.
That's all it is.
But that's my nigga, man. He gonna be gone for 3 weeks, so what we're gonna be doing is like having a different co-host every week. Next week we got the polish lady coming in.
Okay.
She gonna come and kick it with
Oh,
us.
word?
Yes, sir.
Okay. She
Hopefully.
got a lot of energy. She cool.
Hopefully she don't come in here with that negative, that toxic feminine energy that she displays. But shout out to her though. I'm sure we're gonna have a fantastic time.
That should be fun.
It should be fun.
I might go check that one in.
What's happening, man? What you been up to? I know you just coming off tour.
Oh man, well no, I'm still on tour.
Still
We
going.
still this is a part of the
Still
tour.
going.
Thank you for that.
Right.
Yeah, I done made you know what I'm saying.
Hey, I don't know.
You done made me into this a part of the tour. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause this is another stop, something I'm doing, another way to promote what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. You did this year. I've just been promoting the mixtape Money and Facts. You know what I mean? City to city throughout the Midwest. We got Fort Wayne on Friday and Atlanta 2 weeks from now. You know what I'm saying? And the pool party 3 weeks from now. You feel me?
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. It's good to see you making moves since like I remember like when I first got on the show and you came through, as opposed to like now.
Yeah,
It's good to see you riding your brand. You running
You
with
feel
your
me?
brand, man. That's what's up, man. So yeah, keep doing your thing.
Yeah, man, it's definitely building and going somewhere. It's been
Where have you
fun.
been so far?
Well, we touched down first. Well, we went to Chicago,
St. Louis,
St. Louis,
Detroit,
Cleveland. Yeah, that's what we've been.
What's been the most, what place did you have the best time at?
Which the best time was
The best
Chicago.
time.
To me.
Hey, bro, I say
Chicago was the best.
Hometown?
Yeah, Chicago was the best. But when we went to Detroit, it was like a different the best. You know what I'm saying? Like
It was some different shit.
yeah,
Totally
because
different
every
shit.
time I go to Detroit, it's cold or wet, dirty or something. It's just not the right time or something. So we got to really see the city, and it was dope. You know what I'm
Detroit.
saying? They was out there showing us major love. Like when I go back, I know people. I got numbers, connects. You know what I'm saying, with different people in you know what I'm saying, in the hood, in the inner city. You know what I'm saying, videographers and photographers. It's crazy. We went downtown and met so many people. They like, hey, y'all, we just look different. So people say, hey, what y'all rappers? Yeah.
That's what they said.
Hey, Nicky,
Usually when you
Neptune.
see a group of black people and there's dreadlocks in the vicinity, matching t-shirts, matching t-shirts, it gives it away.
You know the brand and everything.
But that's what's up, man. Hey, I told you last time how I admire the hustle and stuff, how y'all got everything lined up. I think, man, it's
Yeah,
like, it's not
definitely.
too many people running around with a tour going on.
Yeah.
So it's like you said, the presidents, not to mention that you got your package that you selling. You want to
Yeah.
tell people about that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The Money and Facts package, my mixtape package, it comes 4 different ways. You can get it $25 package, $50 package, $75 package, and $100 box, which is the most valuable thing because it comes with the most and you get the most out of it. It's basically my whole clothing brand, new collection that no one has. I'm releasing with the mixtape. So when you buy the mixtape, you don't just get the music, but you get fresh, you know what I'm saying? You get your lighter, hat, lanyard, you get all the above, you know what I'm saying? You be good.
What was the
You
last
feel
thing you said?
me?
A lanyard.
A lanyard.
If I hadn't seen what you was like, if I wouldn't have seen that shit, I would have known what it was. So can you explain to the other retards what it is?
Lanyards is them things that go around your neck that hold your keys. I got them in various
Do
colors.
you know they was called that shit?
What the fuck?
I was just saying.
People don't be knowing. They be like, "What's a lanyard?"
I think that's some
I'm
ugly
like,
shit. That's some
keychain.
Nicholas shit right there.
That's some Nicholas
That's
shit.
Nicholas shit right
That's that
there.
Money and Facts,
Yeah.
Nicholas shit right there.
That's that.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, that's a package, man, that people, like, I haven't heard of anybody out here doing that. It's maximizing your brand and showing the distinctness of your brand. And that's what's up. Have you ever considered, because you have a plethora around you, have you ever considered maybe perhaps selling one of the females in the box? Maybe get an extra 50?
You say it again?
Have you ever considered?
I just heard what he said. He said put a female in the box.
I had to play it back. He said he's getting an extra 50 though. He said,
Cause you know we need some TCK.
he said, can we get, is there any way we get?
No.
Hey, come on along. I can work at a dealer with y'all.
Say what?
Come on along. I can work at a dealer with y'all. Hey,
That's
2
what's
for
up.
15, 3 for the dozen.
I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Change the
Just
dollar to a TCK
to touch up on that. I woke up this morning. I wake up every morning. I hate going to work. It's no secret.
He said it's no secret.
But this is the first morning where I had an actual like dream. I said, "Damn, this is the first morning I ever wished I was a pimp."
Well,
Cause I said, "I wish I
At
could
what
just."
moment?
Well, shit, so that alarm went off. After the third snooze.
Why did that jump out your car in the morning?
Because I was like, man, I could have bitches out here just selling themselves, not be playing the game.
Chilling.
You know what I'm saying? They hit me up. I got your money. Go on, bitch. Put me on your table and get some more. That's the first time. I don't advocate pimping. It's something about
He said,
but
I
this
don't promote
morning.
it, but I'm just
But this
saying.
morning, I was like, damn, if the lottery ticket don't work out tonight, to Wednesday night, something gotta shake. But no, on some real shit though, man. Shout out to you and your team. You got everybody up in here, man. They came here single foul with name tags on.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the whole gang. You know what I'm saying? We got Generation Gen. You know what I'm saying? You funny, didn't they came in single file with name tags on.
Like
You know what I'm
unit,
saying?
that's what's
Good,
up, man.
good unit. You know what I'm saying, man?
that's
We every
what's up.
time we show up, man, we try to show up valid. You know what I'm saying? I love my people, man. Without them, the success level, you feel me? And without y'all, this was like y'all said. You know what I'm saying? It's like my third time, fourth time. It's damn near like my fifth time being here. It's going on my sixth time being here. You know what I'm saying? Like realistically, like 8th, 9th time being here. You know what I'm saying?
No exaggeration.
No, you know what I'm saying? But that's real. You feel me? I love y'all show, man. I love what y'all doing. Y'all funny. Y'all real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like brothers now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the gang, Big Keeks, Honey Kelly, you know what I'm saying, Janae, you know what I'm saying, Polo Philippe, Generation Gen, my little cousin in the back.
My little cousin in the back?
No, it's just my little
What's
cousin.
his name?
My little cousin in the back.
That's what's up, man.
EJ.
Hey, you gotta earn, so you gotta earn
He got all the
that.
guns on. He don't like for people to say his
Y'all
name.
might have to
He
have
back.
him, what y'all gonna initiate him, go shoot an old lady in the face or some shit? What he gotta do to be
Pistol
valid?
whipper.
Prove No, shout out to Team Valley. This past weekend was Father's Day weekend. Did you do anything special? How many children you got?
I got a 3-piece.
3-piece?
Yep.
That's what's up.
2 boys and a girl, beautiful girl.
Which one you like the best?
I like
Which
all
one you
of
like
them.
No, the best.
He said, which one you like best?
Cause everybody, no, I ain't saying which one you love the more, but which one you like the best. Let's be honest.
I like them all.
Be
a little
valid.
bit.
He like Deuce
Who you like a little bit
he
more?
young.
I'm gonna say Baby
he
Deuce.
he
We
young
gonna
and
go
the
with
boy.
that's the girl.
He need a
I love
junior.
Baby Deuce. No, baby, that's my son. That's
You
Joey.
like him better than your daughter?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he would.
That's what's up,
For now.
man.
For
People
now.
be acting like you can't have a favorite child. People be acting like you can't have a favorite. I know I wasn't my parents'
I can
favorite.
kiss him more, and he loved me a little bit better right now. You know what I'm saying? She in her teenage
How old is
years.
he?
He too.
Two.
She in her teenage years. I gotta knock. Open the door.
Open
I'm
the
right
door.
there. What you doing? I'm right there.
How old
You know what I'm
is she?
saying?
Is she a teenager?
She turned 13 and all. You feel me? It's right there. You know what I'm saying? So
It's
yeah.
like you telling me a fucking horror story now, man.
Man, it's getting there.
Like you told me
It's getting there.
baby eight.
Better be 8.
My baby eight for the next 20 years.
I swear.
It's hard. It be like
Do you
that.
think it's hard though
4.
to raise a daughter?
No, I don't think it's hard at all.
Yeah.
Man. It's all about
Do you think you have to be more
communication.
attentive towards her than you do your boys though?
No, I think you gotta give them both the energy and necessary attention that they need. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know your kids. You know
How
what
old
they
are
need.
you? How old is your oldest boy?
He turned 11.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
he's 10.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
You do anything special for Father's Day?
I didn't. I don't think I did. What was Father's Day? You know what I'm saying?
Sunday. It's on.
I did
It ain't shit. It ain't shit. It ain't wicked shit.
I
It's
did do
nothing.
stuff.
It's
Yeah, I did do
nothing.
stuff special for Father's Day. Yeah, I did. I went out to eat.
That's
You know what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
I got a couple gifts. She did. Seen my mama. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's about it though. Chilled out.
You see your father? Is your father around?
My pops live in Chicago. Shout out to Mo. You know what I'm saying? He the GOAT. That's my boy.
Hold on, man. Don't ever do anything like that. When I asked you about Father Day, you told me you seen your mother.
I seen my
Don't
mother.
do that. Don't do that. That was disrespectful. No, but that's what's up, though. I think not just fathers, but black fathers are underrated in this world. Like I say, they don't never talk about you until you're gone or until you miss a sport check. That's the only time
Can
they
I say
bring
something
you
about
up.
my father real
Yeah.
quick? My father wasn't there for me. Hey, I love me and my father, we cool now. That's my own. We straight. I got a lot of love and respect for him. I never disrespect him. Shit, that nigga wasn't there. That nigga ain't had no responsibility. That nigga ain't do what he was supposed to do. He didn't make me a man. I made myself a man. You know what I mean? So, but I'm man enough to know that he wasn't at that level in his life where he was able to do what he was supposed to do in that point in time. And I'm over that shit. I'm like, man, that shit don't hurt me no more. So now it's just like, shit, no, shit, that's my
That's
dad
what-
still.
that's
He
possible.
alive. I respect him, you know, I'ma still love him, you know what I mean? So
For what it
Ain't the
is.
case for everybody, you know what I mean?
That's
A lot of
what's up.
people, a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people ain't that strong enough to do that.
Yeah, we ain't about to have no motherfucking hug, no group hug on no goddamn. My daddy wasn't.
You brought up father thinking that my daddy.
I didn't want
my turn.
I didn't want the violin.
My turn.
I didn't want the violin
He
playing.
get to do it. I get to do it.
Go ahead.
So look, my
Talk
daddy,
your shit, Nicky.
Look.
Yo, what's that? No, but go ahead though, because people underrate the importance of like how things can happen when you're a child that resonate when you're older and shit. Like,
Yeah.
we still feel the effects from the lack of bonds we have from our fathers.
Yeah.
And it can either take you one or two ways. You're either gonna be a great father or you're gonna be just like your father.
Yeah. My pops was the man. You know what I mean? Everything he did, man. He was pretty much a cool guy. Everybody loved him. You know what I mean? I grew up with him my whole life. You know what I mean? He was he basically he showed me pretty much everything. Played games. You know what I'm saying? He was a good man, hands down. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. Pop's been cool. Talking, he got a fight. I ain't never lost a fight, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
How many fights you been in?
50 and 0. 50 and 0. You know what I'm saying?
No, real shit. How many? Do you know how many street fights you been in?
Tell Jabbar I said what's up.
Hey,
I'm 140.
Hey, we're looking for a tune-up.
We're looking for a tune-up.
Get this leg back working. Get this leg back.
When you get older though, when you get older and you get to look at relationships from a different perspective, it kind of changed like how you feel towards your parents. Like when you a child, especially our mother, man, mother is superheroes. I don't get over to the women worship that society's pushing today though, but your mother always a superhero because they there at all times and stuff. But when you get older, you start the cake get dirty. You know what I'm saying? She don't jump as high as she used to and shit. You start seeing shit like, damn, I don't know why daddy ain't like you.
The real.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
But Kyra asked my mom, I thought she gonna tell me he was a pretty cool dude.
He said, no, he was a pretty cool.
But no, like I asked my mom, ask your parents this how they met your father. I thought I was gonna hear some more romantic shit. My mama said my dad was walking down the street and he started talking to her. She's sitting on the porch. I said, I don't know what. And I was older when I said this shit. I said, oh, so you was it love at first sight? I said some goofy shit. She said, hell no. She didn't say hell no, but she said, nah. I just wanted to move out of my mama's house. I said, my daddy was a motherfucking Red Savior. You know? I said, this
saved
was a
her
son.
up.
Yeah.
He saved her.
Got her. He said he wasn't saving the
He
hoe.
like that.
He was just saving the girl off the porch.
That's it.
Let's be respectful.
Hey,
That's it.
I asked my OG how she met my pop. She was like, I was behind a G. I said, you fucking the weed, man? Nah, but nah, you know I ain't say that. So you know I'm thinking that in my head.
Exactly. I was thinking that though. I was thinking like, damn, mom.
Hey man, listen though.
He better gave you two, mom.
These stories, and now you ain't gonna be able to tell in the future because now it's like, where you meet my daddy at? I have a Tinder on Facebook.
That's
Come on,
exactly.
If you're really unfortunate, it was 2011 on Backpage. If you're really unfortunate.
And I know motherfuckers who's on Tinder all day, every day.
Oh yeah.
My little cousin in the back.
Hey,
Joking on Tinder. Tinder got them bangs.
Shit, however you get your rocks, so I said, as long as he getting off, he in that bitch.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something though, man. I'm gonna tell you something like it's usually some shit I used to frown upon that I've come to understand and embrace a little bit better. If ever I'm in a position where I'm bitchless, it's hard. I want to talk about this. As a matter of fact, we can dive into it right now, as far as women go. If you were, damn, I hope I ain't put this on the wrong show. If you ever in a position where you single, you gotta go find a girl. Women don't understand how much energy you put into creating.
Man.
Cause you can't take a woman that was somebody else's woman. Like I always say, man, like you gotta break all the habits you have. Like if you meet a girl and y'all start messing around, you get to kissing on the left side of her neck. You should say, I like it on my right side of the neck. Don't ever kiss the right side of her neck because she reliving the old nigga through you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole nother program. You gotta start doing shit like kissing her knee to make her bend to your will.
He says,
But
I'm
asking you,
new shit.
I'm asking you though, what's your idea of like a perfect woman? not to say that, but if you was creating a woman,
Body and all.
I mean, A to Z.
A to Z.
Yeah.
Quick summary. A perfect
According
one.
to Nicky Neptune.
A perfect.
According to you. This
Nicky
is according to
Neptune.
you.
This going.
According she fits
We
you.
going. Ooh.
She fits you.
The perfect woman. Would be loyal. As a main attribute, respectful. A lady know how to carry herself, sexy with sex appeal.
When you say know how to carry yourself, what exactly do you mean?
Like a lady, you know what I'm saying? Like a lady. A lady know how to carry herself, control herself, you know what I'm saying?
So I mean, you can send this to the
Not
store at 3
lazy.
o'clock in the morning. She not just one over somebody.
Not lazy, yeah.
Okay.
That's not, right, you stupid. Independent, of course, and then if I have to make a woman up, I mean, I wouldn't. It's kind of hard to do that, you know. Main little attributes I like is like, you know what I mean, nice smile, you know what I mean, and, you know, that, like that, you know what I mean, nice body, big booty, you know what I'm saying? Everybody like a little big booty. I like women with like big old feet, real big.
You said, hold on.
I got a feet fetish.
Hold on.
No, I'm just playing. Look at his face. I'm just fucking with you.
Hold on. Listen. When you say big feet, I just want to automatically say, how do you like the Adam's apple?
You stupid. He said, hold on, man. Wait a minute. Big feet.
And the knuckles got to be kind of strong.
I'm just
Not
playing.
well.
Yeah, man. That's it in a nutshell, man. I like my woman to be about me, show consideration, loyal, respectful, considerate, you know what I'm saying, sexy, you know what I'm saying, and extra nasty too. Like I like them extra, not like too nasty, but like extra nasty.
What's too nasty?
What's too nasty?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's certain levels like the booty hole. I ain't one of them niggas that you don't touch. You know what I'm saying? Certain parts of me. Don't think about touching certain parts of me. You stay away from certain parts of me. You know what I'm saying? But
You don't know that yet.
you like CJ like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I like them nasty. You know what I'm saying? And fun. You know what I'm saying? I like my girls to like girls. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
I feel you.
What about you, cousin?
Polo, Philippe.
Polo.
Hey, man, I like Jada. That's it. What's this man in the background? You don't hear him sneak this in the background? I don't know what he said.
Hey, Polo. What's your perfect woman?
My perfect woman, shit.
To fit Polo. According to Polo.
Hey, you know what? Y'all know Kevin Gates' girl name? What's her name?
Keisha.
Drake. You know, I want a drinker. I want a drinker type of woman. You feel me? I can come home. I can leave her with a meal. Come home, 7 meals. You feel me? I can leave her with a stack. Come home to goddamn it, 200 stacks. You feel me?
So you want to hustle?
Yeah, I want to motivate it, trying to get it. You feel me? Breadwinner. You feel me?
How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 19.
Okay. That shit all the same.
So you-
30. Cause your whole shit started at money. That was your whole shit. That was your whole shit. But that shit gonna change as well.
Go get that bag.
19.
I'm
Listen.
not saying money the whole. I'm not saying money the whole thing. You feel me? So I like, feel me?
But that's what you want.
You 19, man. This ain't a conversation for you.
I
be there that shit because you don't know what you want outside of some pussy. I'm gonna leave you out of this.
Eat the pussy and eat the pussy. That's what he at. He don't know which kind of pussy he like. Yeah.
This how
He got his favorite pussy.
I'm gonna think about it.
How would yours be?
This is what he on right now, so he wants somebody that matches what he's doing.
Yeah.
So his 30-year-old self could be saying some different stuff, and he'd be saying that's what he wants his female to be on the same shit he on.
Right. I feel that. That's right.
How would you describe yours?
Oh shit. Hold on. You a
First of all,
boxer
she
too.
gotta be. I ain't tripping about the fit. You know, I ain't tripping about the fitness shit.
For
But I don't want no biggie.
No
biggie. Can't have no biggie. No
biggie. I will help you, whip it
Get
up.
together. Yeah.
But man, she gotta be loyal, like you said. I'm gonna say loyal because you're not gonna love me every single day, 365 days. But if you tired of my ass or you don't, I don't love this nigga this certain time frame and you loyal to me, you ain't gonna be on no dirty shit.
You ain't gonna do that.
You know, shit, just chill. Don't be nagging a nigga. Don't be on that bull. Don't be arguing with me. You know, just go with the flow, cause I'm gonna lead you in the right direction. You know what I mean? And just shit.
I agree with that.
Shit, be a woman. Shit, what God made a woman to do. You know what I mean? So if motherfuckers talk about the Lord on the Most High, but they don't want to really, we gotta mold. You know, I ain't gonna go too deep, but that's my woman. So,
You know, like, is spirituality important for you?
They can't worship the devil.
They can't worship the
black.
They can't be.
They can't
just
do certain things. I'm a Christian, but religion is too small to fit me. So I don't, you know what I mean, personally, gotta have a woman that gotta go to church and, you know, about all that. But I would like for my woman to at least pray, you know what I mean, and know who God is, and you know what I'm saying, I'm a let her know, or you know what I'm saying, have some type of, you know, some connection with that at least, even if it ain't too much, but at least we on the same level. I don't want no woman that's in a whole nother religion and practicing shit, then you want me to practice with you, and or then I want you to come to church with me. You feel me? It's just bad. I'm there with you, you there with me. We faking, you faking, I'm faking. We trying, I'm trying.
Going through the motions.
Fuck it.
I'm already up.
For me, man, my shit, I always think that you always gotta break it down from scratch. You know, I mean, the most important thing to me is somebody who will listen.
You feel
You have to be able to follow my lead. And I say that with confidence because I feel like I'm a good leader.
I think.
Another thing too, like the spiritual shit, that's important to me. I don't get over to the Christianity, the church shit. I think that's programming. But at the same time, there's the Most High. I don't want to go into it too deep, but the intelligence, that's key. Like, you don't have to be as smart as me, but you have to be able to, like, you know what I'm saying, talk about what I'm talking about.
Understand.
I don't want the dichotomy to be, I don't want to be with Kelly Bundy. You know, I don't want a pretty idiot. Ain't nothing
Hillary.
like a pretty idiot. I want somebody
Pretty
who's distinguished too. I don't want a woman who follows trends. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody who leads. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who can inspire other people to follow her. Of course, looks important, but they not as dominant as they was when I was 19. What's up, Philippe? No, because I'm just saying perspective change. When you get older, I want somebody who has a stable mentality, as stable as women can be. Anybody who dealt with women know that women don't, you know, so they lead with emotion. So it's important. That's how come people don't understand the importance of a man being a leader, because you got to lead just like this. You can't go on emotional roller coasters with her. So you gotta have a woman. Well, for me, I'd have a woman who can lean on me and shit and my stability.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all about the complementary aspects of men and women. Y'all gotta have to complement each other and shit. And where one person weak at, the other person got to be strong. Like, I wouldn't want somebody who I dominate in the sense where they don't have a backbone. But when I get that James Evan look, you get the fuck out my face. But the key thing to me is loyalty. That goes without saying. You want somebody that's loyal, somebody that has values and morals, because the values and morals that she has, that's what she passes on to the children. And say, for instance, you reproduce with a woman, you want to make sure that if in any event that you're not around, that she can raise your children properly. So you want somebody who's also a good mother. There's so much stuff that goes on. Like, then you want to get on the physical shit. I'm very partial to a nasty bitch. I'm very partial to that. And when I mean nasty, I mean to where when we done, we be like, glad my mom ain't see that shit. You know what I'm saying? That kind of shit. But it's all fun and it's a comfortable level of that said grossness. But there's no you can't inherit a good woman.
No.
You can't inherit a good woman or a perfect woman.
All the time.
And it's always what's perfect to you.
Exactly.
That's how come men mold women, women do not mold men. And a woman don't want a man that she molds. You know what I'm saying? She'll mold him and she'll look at him like, you bitch ass nigga. She'll do it just like that.
Yeah.
But the thing is though, I like feminine women too though. I don't like women with them fucking Ronald McDonald feet that you're attracted to. No offense to your taste.
It's the toes.
Do you like long toes?
No, I'm just fucking.
Hey man, listen, don't be shy. But that's my idea of a perfect woman.
I was asking a question. Did she put your dread through her toes or something? That's what you like?
You nasty, man.
You like toes?
You like toes.
That's peculiar to even conceive that in your thoughts.
Toes
flowing through his dreads.
I just looked at my
Exactly.
foot.
That's what's up. That's what's up, though. Do you think you mold women?
Yeah, over time, absolutely. You know, when you with somebody for so long, you know, you start to move like each other. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it is. You know what I'm saying?
When you say move like each other, what exactly do you mean?
I naturally take lead. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of ways and a lot of things because I've been through a lot of things and dealt with a lot of situations. So I feel like a leader. You know what I'm saying? So naturally, I take control. You know what I mean? And naturally, you know what I mean? Naturally, women, my woman, you know what I'm saying, understands, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, trusts me, you know what I'm saying, follow the lead, you know what I'm saying, with business, and, you know, we don't never fall off, you know what I'm saying, so evidently, it's always good, but in a sense of molding, I'd probably say, the way they look and dress, yeah, because I probably ain't gonna accept a lot of certain things, talking and disrespect, cursing and shit. I don't like a real cursy woman.
Shit's turn off, ain't it?
Ooh,
before you talking to your niggas on.
Yeah, like don't curse so much. Chill out.
I mean, a cuss word here, it ain't that bad.
It ain't bad.
When
It ain't bad, but just
when a bitch get talking like the Ghetto Boys interlude and shit,
I can't. That's yeah. So I mean, over time, of course, you mold your woman. They mold you until. You know what I mean? That perfect person that they
when a bitch
love.
cuss like that, man, you be listening to shit, see if she let the toilet seat up when she pee. Like if you hear a little clink and shit, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead though, man.
That's it though, you know, that's it.
Do you like, have you ever had a woman who refused to be molded?
No, not really. No, everybody.
You have? How did you deal with that situation?
I didn't. I kept trying to make it work. You know, I was trying to essentially mold together type shit. You know what I mean? I guess you would kind of say mold to her, but I was trying to make that shit there because I'm like, I love her. You know what I mean?
Call, keep talking. Hello.
But it was like, shit. Once as a man, you gotta snap out of that shit and realize, man, this boat gonna move. Now it's just like, I love my girl now, you know what I mean? And she definitely gonna be here for the long run because she's doing all the right things, but it's like, you gotta be able to plug and play people, you know what I mean? Especially as a man, because my life gotta keep going. You know, my emotions don't change, whereas women, they shit, you know, they more emotional, whereas men, we not supposed to be emotional like that. Yeah. And we gonna be emotional, but it's ways to deal with our emotions.
Yeah, we deal with them differently. We don't just, we don't just go crazy.
I gotta plug and play and keep going, you know what I mean? I can't be fucking drowning and doing all that fucking that bullshit. So, but it took me a while to learn that. You know what I mean? I didn't learn that just, you know. I ain't know that for a long time. But I just learned this like just recently, some years ago. You know
do you feel like you're emotional when you deal with women?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm very
throwing shit, crying, falling apart.
No, I ain't that emotional. I ain't one of those. But I'm that.
Well, somebody gonna be looking for a new crew. Somebody gonna be looking for a new crew.
Cracking up. I'm just like angry. I'm hawk. You know what I'm saying? So like once I get to like a certain level, I'm just crazy and shit.
What are your thoughts on domestic violence?
If I hit you, then I know I could beat you without you telling. So, yeah.
It's like a test.
I'm just talking shit, though.
It start off with one of these. It start with one of these. Next thing you know, it's to the
He's
rib.
stupid.
Hey.
Oh my god. Oh man. No, man. Don't hit your woman, man. He funny. CJ beat the shit. I seen
Who
CJ.
said what?
He threw a bitch through a table one time.
What, you trying to stay all night?
Beat that bitch ass.
Hold on, bro.
He said, hold on. We just playing, man. We
Okay.
clowning.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
we
like, damn,
clowning.
we good. I was like,
No, man, we
Okay.
no, we don't condone that, man. We love our women, man.
he went right
I'll
with
be-
it too.
I'll
I like
go
how
crazy.
he played off you like that. Like he
Yeah.
didn't like, he wasn't confused. He played right off of you and was like, yeah, I threw that bitch through a table. And he knew you had that shit. I'm like, damn.
Body slam down.
That's
No.
how you know the camaraderie thing was, I like that shit, y'all.
I got a daughter though, you know what I mean, and a mama that I'm very close to. I'll be damned if I ever let anybody. So I'm not one to ever, you know what I'm saying.
The reason why I kind of segue into that though, because I wanted to talk about something that's just taking the internet ablaze. The world-renowned lady killer, so to speak, that has double meaning.
Juice,
O.J. Simpson has joined the Twitter world.
the juice.
And he is on Twitter going, as they said in 2013, ham. he is running amok. He is running
Yeah,
amok.
man. I seen that come across my timeline. I
Have
was
you
like,
had a
what the
chance to
fuck?
check out any of the videos?
I seen them just, I seen one little clip, you know, they did already grabbed the clip and turned it into something. And it was just like for like 15, 20 seconds. He was just saying, I can't even remember exactly what he was saying though.
He said, and
just
I'm
saying.
paraphrasing, all y'all bitches been talking while I been on the internet
Basically, yeah.
now
Nah,
look, this is how
yeah.
it's gonna go. Y'all got hell to pay. Nobody was talking about being on my back no more.
Yeah, he said he wasn't never messing with that lady or some shit like that.
He said he ain't fuck Kris Jenner.
Yeah.
Because everybody was saying that big
He
Chloe
said
was
he
his daughter.
responded to rumors that that one his motherfucking daughter and all that shit.
OJ.
He was hitting it.
First off, let's just go ahead and get the consensus around the table.
Who got the lie?
Do you think he killed that lady?
Hell yeah.
Nah,
You don't?
I don't really give
If
my
the
opinion
gloves
on
don't
the
fit,
juice. I don't give my opinion on
must
the
have
juice.
quit.
I don't know about the juice. I fuck with the juice hardcore, so look, this is my face on it. The juice.
Do you think he killed her?
Let me get a light.
glove don't fit, you must have quit.
I don't know. I actually don't think he killed her.
Shout out to Honey Kelly.
Blonde ambition.
I don't think he did it.
That's like Nicole Simpson.
I don't think he did it. I don't think he did it.
I don't think he did either.
No.
What are your thoughts on like when they couldn't catch him on that murder case? First off, let's backtrack just a little bit. We talked about domestic violence. He had a documented history of whooping her ass. For lack of a fucking better word. He used to beat the shit out of her. Have you ever like wanted to go that route? Like, not saying that you have, or did you have repeatedly, but have you ever wanted to punch a bitch in the chest? Or a beautiful young lady?
I have, man. That's on several occasions. You know what I'm saying?
What takes it to that level?
I felt myself getting there. I think I got hit a couple times. I got hit with a 2x4. I done got tripped down, pushed downstairs and shit. I done seen some. This done got me.
You been pushed downstairs?
Nigga.
How big was she? How big were her feet?
That be the Kings again, man. He made the blood go out, man.
No, but like how big? Like what was like?
I was lacking. I wasn't paying attention. You know what I'm saying?
Good grief.
I
You
just
filed
got
the press
caught
charges?
Nah, man. What's crazy is she my baby mama now.
So she
That's
made
Deuce
you
mama.
like have a?
That's Deuce mama.
Is that the one you like?
That's the one I actually like.
Hold on. She like 14.
I know.
Y'all cooling now though, right?
Yeah. Like 15 years ago, literally.
How many?
Oh, y'all been
How old are you?
Great.
31.
31. You 16 getting beat by your woman?
Man, bro.
Shit.
She was reckless back then.
What was she had caught you having recreational sex with? 16?
No,
that's
she
that's
never-
young as hell to be in a fucking
never-
fight.
She never wanted to leave. I can't be talking about it. Listen,
we gonna get him in
listen,
trouble.
that's my girl.
We
You know what
gonna
I'm
get him in
saying?
trouble, man. They good
Just
right
know
now.
that. You know what I'm
He
saying?
chopped out
I've been pushed to them stakes. You know what I'm saying? But
But
I
you
wouldn't want
restrained
to kill
yourself.
her. I would never. I don't feel like nothing would make me want to kill a woman.
And that's what makes me think. Otherwise, with those like the popular consensus that he did it. With me, it was so vicious. Like I've never seen the picture because I don't look at certain shit, but they said he down there chopped her neck off.
Yeah, man, like.
And that it was said that at times he was he kept cheating and shit, or when they wasn't together, but he watched her have sex through the window with other men. So I'm like, how did this situation make you want to kill them both? It seemed like some. Of course, I think you know who did do it, but it's entertaining to see him on Twitter, man. I thought it was some bullshit because that nigga on there said, I see my nigga Bill Cosby on Twitter. This is what he said in the tweet, and I said, is this shit for real? And I was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if somebody running that account, but I'm definitely tuned in. Something else going on, man. I don't know if y'all had a chance to see it. Cuba Gooding Jr. Y'all familiar with that?
Yeah, he touched some girl titty or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
You saw the video?
Yeah, man.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Come on, man. What was she black, white? What was it? Was she young? Like they was in the club. They was in the club and she was sitting there talking. His girlfriend was right there, right?
You ever grabbed a titty in front of your girl?
No, I have.
Shit happens. So that ain't no good defense. My girl was right here. But the thing with that is though, man, like men aren't defining this movement, that Me Too shit. It's like it's crazy, but it's some good news for Cuba Gooding Jr. because we haven't heard his name in so long. You know what I'm saying? All press is good press.
Yeah, I like Cuba.
Do you? Favorite movie featuring
Radio.
Radio.
I like what he did.
I never seen that shit. I don't need some retarded ass niggas on TV.
It was good, man. It was heartfelt, but you know the other one.
Hold on.
We
ain't gonna gloss over that. It was what felt. Cause that
You
wasn't
know
Nicky, that was Nicholas. He said heartfelt.
You feel me?
It touched you though?
Yeah, man. I like.
How many times you had to blink to stop the tears from falling?
You stupid, man.
You know who Cube is?
Yeah.
You know what's your Boys in the
Boys
Hood?
in the Hood.
19. You want to shoot some shit up? Boys in the Hood. I think my favorite movie of his.
What was that one when he was trying to be the
Jerry Maguire.
No, that was one. That was used to be my favorite
Yeah.
when I was a kid. The one when he was a Marine or something like that.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember.
That one was the truth. That one made me cry at the end, for real, for real. I was like, come on, man, you can do this. You can do this.
Are you a person who cries over a lot of movies?
I get emotional in movies. I'm a movie watcher. I tend to. That's what me and my mama used to do. Shout out to D-Mo. You know what I'm saying?
I love movies.
I do too, bro.
Do you like going to the movies?
Huh? Yeah. I go to the movies by myself.
We're the same type of motherfucker when it come to that. I just seen 2 movies this week. I saw Shaft.
What? Is it decent?
It's terrible.
It's horrible?
It's terrible.
Oh, man.
It's
I'm
terrible.
shitty.
But I've seen worse. If you don't have anything to see, it's definitely something to watch. What I don't like about it, the pacing was terrible. I mean, it just
Shaft was one of my
ran right into some shit. Then I saw the new X-Men, the Dark Phoenix.
The Dark
It's
Phoenix.
worse than Shaft.
No.
The shit's got awful.
How long was it?
Like 2 hours and change.
Good.
It's a bad movie though. It's a real bad movie.
Let me see. Have you seen Aladdin? That's what's gonna let me know how you feel.
Nah.
You ain't see Aladdin?
No, I'm not into that.
See, I'm into movies.
I don't like
see
Will Smith.
Aladdin. You what?
I don't like Will Smith.
Oh my God, he my favorite.
I'm not into feminine black men.
He my favorite.
I mean, I ain't gonna sit here in front like I'm gonna watch his movies, but it's just
You never liked him or just like
progressively I like him less.
Oh,
I'm liking less and less, cause he raised a faggot ass son. It's hard to respect.
That's
that.
hard though.
To
When
raise a faggot son?
your son, you know what I'm saying? What you gon'
Raised him better, not be kissing him in the fucking mouth and shit on TV.
Man, I don't know, man. If that, man, you know.
No. Explain it to me.
TV makes shit look crazy. You know what I'm
Nah, when he ran parading around talking about Tyler Perry his boyfriend. There's no way to play.
Yeah,
Would you agree
you
with
gotta
that?
support your kids
You
though.
know,
It's hard,
Who
man.
said that?
I wouldn't I wouldn't push it, but I wouldn't love him less. I still support him.
What about what? Go ahead and suck his dick best you can. How would you support a faggot?
No, I just have to stay away from that shit.
I mean, how would you support it though?
Whatever, not support it, support him. You know what I'm saying?
But let's just nip that in the bud though. You ain't gonna raise one.
Yeah.
It's a certain. A lot of them boys being touched. I think that Will Smith though, I think they open to different things, so they expose their children and stuff.
What's another movie came out?
Mom.
You seen Ma?
Yeah, that horror movie.
You saw that?
Yeah, what you think of that?
It's a good movie. It's better than I anticipated.
For real, that was a good movie to you.
Yeah, it's good. Cause I mean, it's not.
I liked it too, though. Okay, so I see what
it's not. It's not a great movie, but
I liked it though.
I like what they tried to do.
Yeah,
they tried something good with that.
They did. They had a good concept, bad actors. That's all. Wrong actors. I feel like
it was. I mean, it's campy. I mean, it is what it is. You don't look for a award winning like someone's gonna win an Academy Award off of Mob. It has to be, you know what I'm saying, some lighthearted, creepy shit. And then it achieved what it did. It showed how, I'm going to tell you something that stood out. You ever saw somebody or you heard somebody talking and you looked them up on social media? So you seen their fucking name.
Say it again.
You ever seen somebody, you looked at them, you said, I wanted that motherfucker on social media. You looked them up right then and there.
Yeah.
And that's just what she was doing. And the realism, it was some real shit. And it touched upon how people was getting mistreated in school and how you harbor those feelings. Have you ever got like, you know what I'm saying, somebody said something crazy to you and shit when you was in the 3rd grade, you be thinking about that shit? You be seeing them
That's crazy that you said that. I texted this girl about a month ago.
Yeah.
I found her. I ain't seen her since we was kids. I'm like, she accepted my friend request out of nowhere. I seen it. I was like, oh, I sent this probably a year ago. And seen it popped up. Yeah, right in the inbox. You know who I am? She like, yeah, you know who I am? She like, I think so. Jermaine, I'm like, yeah, man. I'll never forget. I got suspended 2 years.
Rape.
In a row.
Because 2 years is rape.
I got
That's
suspended.
rape is a 2-year sentence in school.
I got suspended 2 years consecutively. I did 2-year consecutive sentencing for grabbing her booty. You hear me?
Yeah.
She told.
Did you grab it?
Yeah, I did the dirt.
How
I did the dirt. I paid the
What
time.
grade was you in?
2 years?
I did. No, it happened
2
2
years
years in a
Oh,
row.
my
You
God.
grabbed it 2 years in a row?
Yeah, I got suspended 2 different times. She,
For the same girl?
for the same girl. I told her when I see her, I'ma kill her. Huh?
How old was you? Keep up.
This was what? This was 4th or 5th grade.
Oh yeah. First time I was gonna say, second time you sick. You a sexual predator.
First time, yeah, I was. You stupid.
How did you stop? Man? How did you stop? Like
I never did. I never stopped.
You never got caught again?
I never got caught again. I got better at it. I learned that you got to build the bond before you grab the booty. Build the bond, then you grab the booty. They your friends, you know what I'm saying? So
Wait a
all
minute,
through
wait a
school,
minute.
I cracked the code and figured it out. That's all I'm saying.
So like
I ain't get suspended
did you
no
bring
more.
Did you bring this up in your conversation?
What'd you say?
Did you bring this up to her?
What?
Remember you got me.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, you remember that? You remember that?
What she say?
I said, I'm about to tell everybody that I messaged you and I asked you if you remember suspending me 2 years in a row. And if you sorry for doing that, because we ended up being cool.
Do you feel like she was a victim or you was a victim?
I was definitely a victim because other boys was grabbing booties and shit. Why I get told on? Why I was the one to get told on? You know what I'm saying?
That's all, of course, you seen the wood, right?
Was this in Chicago?
You seen the wood, right?
Was
Yeah.
this in Chicago?
Yeah.
Had you ever been around R. Kelly before this?
He's stupid.
No, that's crazy though. I remember we used to do things like that, like dare each other, dare grab her up, but it's people like some things from elementary stick. Like
I remember that.
I remember like if I seen like we in the 6th grade, I see a bitch with a dirty bra strap when she was 12. To me, she stank today. You know what I'm saying? If you was dirty in 3rd grade, man, I don't think you became a better person as time progressed.
No, because that's true. Kids that was musty,
Yeah.
Back then, when we got to high school, they had that same smell. It was crazy.
And they probably didn't, but they did. But they didn't. But you can
They
still
did
smell
though.
it.
Yeah.
Well, you smell the same way you did Miss
That
Rumble
same
class.
smell. That same smell. I knew.
What was your
people had
reputation and shit when you was in school?
that. I was cool. Everybody liked me.
No,
I
I'm
played
not saying
sports.
that. I'm saying like.
I play sports and I talk and I fight. Yeah, I was a fighter though. Yeah, I was never
I don't like
never.
fighting.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. That's why
Oh,
I
like
didn't.
fighting.
I didn't. That's
Well,
why. That's what made me.
Nervous.
That's what made me the man though.
Nervous. I don't give a fuck how much you like fighting. You always nervous.
Yeah, that's what kind of made me the man back then. Like, it was dancing. Cause I didn't rap, I was scared to rap. Everybody was rapping, and I used to rap by myself at home, write my little rap.
People act like twerking. You used to twerk back then, didn't you?
No, it was back then. It was juking. It wasn't no twerking. Girls would dance on you. You know
Oh, that's that
what I'm
Chicago
saying?
shit.
Footworking.
That juking shit. That's definitely Chicago shit. That's definitely.
Yeah, we was kicking it at the same grade. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah.
What was you about 3 years ago? What was your reputation?
Hey, I'm a class clown. Everybody know me. Hey, I'm getting put out of class every day.
He's
I'm getting put out of class. I'm in ISS every day.
Oh yeah. Do you regret that shit?
I mean, hey, I regret a lot.
That's how it be though, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. Regress is the hallmark of growth. If you just sit through life and you don't feel like you could have did better in certain situations, and shit, then you didn't progress.
Your ass ain't learned shit. A 50. All they say?
What was you? Hold on. What was you?
A man who thinks the same.
You skipped school and shit. So
When I got older, I used to skip and shit. But when I
he was
was
selling drugs in school.
No,
He was
fuck,
one
I
of them
wasn't.
niggas in high
I
school.
was-
Had
I
all
was
weed
like-
early.
I was like,
He said, no, the hell I wasn't.
no, when I was small, I definitely wasn't sexual harassing women. When I was small, I was on some cool nerd shit. Like I was like a smart motherfucker, but I was ashamed to be smart. Cause all the smart motherfuckers looked like suckers and shit. Somebody want people. Like it's so many times I raise my hand, get the right answer, niggas look at me like, how you know?
Yeah, you was before
Before I
us,
just
so I
quit.
can only imagine
Before
how
I
that
quit,
shit was.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
But when I got older and shit, I got like rebellious. I'm more rebellious than shit toward high school and shit, but I don't know. I wasn't never the most popular nigga in school though. I wasn't the most popular, I wasn't the most goofy.
Everybody knew me. I threw parties in high school.
Oh, did you?
All through high school.
That's what's up, that's what's up.
You from here?
No,
Where'd you go?
I was in
Say you from
Chicago.
Chicago?
Yeah. Yeah, we had a little group and shit back then.
Know any boxers from up there?
No, not no more. I can't even name them no more. I used to be in boxing leagues and shit,
There's some
man.
niggas that's in the same from Chicago.
You know my Dodie? You know my name Dodie? What do you know? And what Dodie box is?
I want to hit on some quick topics, man.
He hard.
Y'all check out the what y'all think about the Raptors win? Y'all watch? You say you watch
I
basketball?
think the Raptors.
Hold on, hold the
I ain't
fuck
gonna lie.
on.
I'm
Hold the
Howard
fuck
all
on.
night.
No, hold the fuck on, man. Everybody, motherfuckers can act like this Kawhi Leonard, cause I ain't been watching Kawhi. What's his name? Kawhi Leonard. I ain't been paying attention to him like that. I watched he was over in the Spurs, right? Watched him a couple of times. I knew he was nice, but motherfuckers acting like they really gonna like, oh.
Kawhi arguably the best. He can
But
stake a claim for the best player in the NBA.
At the beginning of this whole goddamn fucking this year's series, did they think that
series?
it was going? Yeah.
Oh, when he start tearing niggas' ass in the playoffs and shit, everybody knew what time it was.
It was a whole different
Everybody,
story for him.
I'd say for me personally and shit, I didn't know Kawhi Leonard was as good as he is until this season.
Okay.
He played in that San Antonio system and shit, and it wasn't predicated on individual talents. But we got a glimpse of it when they beat, when he got the Finals MVP when they beat Miami. But this year, he showed that he's one of the most complete players in the NBA today. He's a two-way player, defense, offense. He can do everything. He don't have a weakness on the floor as far as I'm concerned.
I agree with that. I agree.
Did you know he's that good this year? Before this series? Before
play-
this season.
I do fantasy basketball. So,
That's the most.
You know what I'm saying? I watch stats.
I think that's
you know
how
what I'm saying?
everybody-
So if you
Yeah, I'm
stats,
saying.
Russell Westbrook, Djokovic, they were incredible stat,
No,
but they don't. But they not the type of
That's
person.
my favorite player.
You know what?
When
Cause I play
look
fantasy
at-
football. I
when
play.
you look at stats, I'm looking at
DraftKings
real
and FanDuel
stats.
too.
I'm saying like real stats all across the board. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
what,
You
though?
conceded Russell Westbrook shot a million shots. Yeah, he got all that and then had 20 turnovers. You could see that, but I'm talking about like Kawhi Leonard's stats is consistent in each category. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, he's a defender. You know what I'm saying? And he's a scorer. You know what I'm saying? Nice little 3 percentage. You know what I'm saying? His score, his in the hole ratio, dope. You know what I'm saying? And he aggressive on defense. You know what I'm saying? His defense is his main thing. He's long, but you know what I'm saying? I don't understand him. But he cold.
He cold.
He's silent but deadly.
Was you shocked that they pulled this off, even though they did?
I was going for him. I wanted some.
Why was you going for Toronto?
Cause I started seeing them in the beginning. Not once. I just bet people, not in the beginning. But I started seeing them and watching them. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like the Blazers was gonna go a little harder to this shit. You know what I'm saying? But once I seen how Toronto was rocking. You know what I'm saying? How clutch
you said the Blazers.
Yeah, I like Damian. I just felt like they.
I like them too though, but I definitely knew they ain't had no shot.
They was doing it though. You feel me? So I just felt like they could have got a little farther.
They beat Denver and shit. That was a good victory for them though. But they had never been out of. I mean, they don't ever make no noise. So
that's why I felt like I wanted them to. But that's why I said I felt like I thought. You know what I mean?
I thought Toronto was gonna lose damn near every round they won. Yeah. Oh, no, except maybe the first. Who they played the first round?
Once I seen they was playing Golden State, I knew they was gonna win.
I knew they was gonna lose it. 4 or 5.
When I seen
but
they
this was all based on KD. I thought
knew.
KD was gonna come back healthy. A healthy KD. If KD had been healthy, they'd have swept him.
KD came back in the game for a limit shit.
If KD would have
if KD came back healthy, they would have swept him.
It would have been a whole nother different type of ball game. Yeah, because he would have been back. If KD would have, just let's say, if he would have never got hurt, you know what I'm saying? The whole series would have been changed the whole way. They would have been 4-4-4 niggas out the gate type shit. You know what I'm saying? And having time to chill and rejuvenate. And then but without KD, it wasn't no way.
What you think about that AD trade?
AD, nigga, that was capital.
Who you think was a good trade for the Lakers?
For the Lakers,
I'm a Laker fan. I don't think that was a terrible trade.
I'm a Laker. I'm not a Laker fan, but I'm a LeBron fan. But I watch the Lakers now, so I feel like we kept Kyle Kuzma.
We don't need that Cal.
I feel like we kept Kyle Kuzma.
Who?
Kuzma.
Is he a new? You created him with 2 guys?
No.
Kuzma.
Kuzma. Yeah.
Extra syllable confused me.
Kuzma. Y'all know who
I'm talking about.
With you, man. Yeah, Kuzma, Kyle Kuzma. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Kept him. And then AD, you know what I'm saying? Defensively, the blocks, you know what I'm saying? They gonna get it done, you know what I mean? They gonna run that pick and roll to success.
Theoretically, I like AD. To me, he's a top 5 player, talent-wise. But AD has definitely never done anything in the NBA. He's never taken a team to the playoff. He can't even stay healthy. People can't talk. People, hold on, he never played 2 games. He's had decent talent. But down there was Drew Holiday, and then an assortment of other players. The Lakers shouldn't have. But see, I'm of thought that the Lakers shouldn't even sign LeBron James. And the reason why I say this is because LeBron James in the twilight of his career, he's concerned about his moves outside of basketball. He moved to LA and shit to increase his visibility in the Hollywood scene. As far as I'm concerned, he can't play defense no more. He still don't have a consistent jump shot. He still can't play with his back to the basket. So if he's gonna be facing injuries and shit, what can he do? And hold on, and even this version of LeBron James is a top 10 player in NBA, top 5 really. Even this version, but he's not gonna get any better with age. You get rid of Julius Randle last year. You could have kept Brook Lopez around. Now you get rid of Lonzo Ball, who was a number 2 draft pick. Before that, you got rid of D'Angelo Russell, who was a number 2 draft pick. And now you get rid of Brandon Ingram, who was a number 2 draft pick. It's a lot of bullshit going on. At peak, this is going to be a good combination. Anthony Davis going to make the game more easy for LeBron. LeBron definitely going to make it more easy.
You know they're going to, the cap space that they got, you know they're going to bring somebody.
But it's all if somebody wants something. People have
everybody.
Hold on.
You know.
Nobody's jumping to play with LeBron James. LeBron James takes away your game. He turns you to a standing one spot jump shooter. He does that to everybody. When he dominates the ball, when he played off the ball in Miami, it was better. If he can play off the ball, it's a better LeBron James.
I mean, you know, different ball clubs, different things, different coaches, you know what I'm saying, different ways. He older now, so his game gonna come across different, especially this next season.
In what way?
He got AD. That's one next thing, and he coming into this season healthy all the way. You feel me? Good time.
This is the only thing that I
Good
can see.
time.
This is where I can see he come back and dominate this year if he used.
I feel like he gonna be MVP.
I gotta see where his motivation is.
That nigga about to go crazy.
If he feel like he want to show everybody that he's still the man, I think he gonna be out there and kill. But if he just content with competing,
Well,
I don't know.
That's the thing. LeBron ain't never been like Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? As far as like aggressive on wanting to win, he's just a winner. You know what I'm saying? He just be winning. I feel like he just got it. You know what I mean? LeBron is very skilled. You know what I'm saying? And it's natural. He get the things done. He's a smart basketball player. You know what I mean? And when he should be aggressive, sometimes he's not. But hey, the boy is a killer.
And I hate because like when I be talking about LeBron, man, it sounds like hate, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest in two ways. One, I never seen what everybody say, but two, he dominate. Like to me, I always say LeBron James the most overrated superstar ever, in my personal opinion. And I always say that if you play LeBron, if I'm coaching, I'm playing LeBron for the jumper and nothing else. You ain't driving none of that super muscle shit. But I'm smart enough to know that it can't be as easy as I'm making it, because it's people get paid to fucking scouting and they not doing it. So it must be way harder than it look. You know what I'm saying? But
250
and I'm gonna be honest,
fast. He's so fast. That's what make him good.
He a fucking anomaly. But he ain't been right since he quit taking steroids. When he ended up doing the biogenesis down there in Miami and shit. That's what they're saying. He down in the biogenesis getting HGH. Hey, that's between them though. But no, but he a phenomenal player, but he definitely don't make people better. He definitely don't make nobody better. Do you think he do?
Yeah.
Who he made better?
He make everybody
No.
better.
Hey, everybody.
Everybody.
So if it's everybody, you can give me one.
Everybody.
Just one though. I want one of those everybody.
What team you want me to start? What team?
Who he make better in Cleveland?
J.R. Smith.
J.R. Smith got worse with LeBron. if you look at J.R. Smith before, look at his numbers before he played with LeBron James.
No. But
No.
That
Look at
season
his.
before he was weak too.
He was
coming
what?
from New
Definitely
York.
was.
Go look at his numbers in New York and compare that shit to Cleveland.
Well, they started
Next.
letting them jack off because Carmelo started
Because he
getting
started
hurt.
shooting 3-pointers and shit. He turned niggas into straight
It's because
3-point shooters.
Carmelo
Okay,
got
listen.
hurt
Hold
though,
on.
so they let him ride it out.
Okay, go to Denver.
But what he
Look at shit in Denver.
Yeah, that's when he was hot though.
But I'm
He
saying,
was a
Exactly.
dude in Denver though.
what did he do for Kevin Love? Did Kevin Love get worse with LeBron?
He didn't. Nah, Kevin Love didn't do too. He didn't get better.
But he
didn't
definitely,
get
but he
better.
definitely did his
better
job.
before-
He
was
played
he
his
better
ball.
before he
He
played
played
with
his
LeBron?
role. Was he better? He had to be better because of his ball club. He ain't had no one in his ball club with.
So if you
Timberwolves.
playing with somebody who make people better, you get better.
Yeah, and
But did he get better when he got with LeBron? This is
He
what I'm
had to
saying.
play a
Then,
role.
hold on. Did he get better? That's all. I'm not
feel
about
like-
to
But are you
I'm
gonna
not,
get
mentally,
are you gonna,
or
well,
it's
I got a
depending
question.
on how
Are
you're thinking of it. You know
Are
what
you
I'm
gonna
saying?
get better when you playing with the best person in the league?
If somebody
Are you
said,
gonna
Yeah, that's
if
what I'm
somebody-
saying.
Are you
No,
gonna get better
no.
when you playing with the best person in the league? You gotta adapt to whatever they
They
gonna
say
do.
you gonna get
You
better.
gotta play
They
your
said-
role. You gotta
They
play a
said he
certain role
made
when you-
people better.
I feel like
Who got better? Who got better?
I mean, it
Devil
just
Dover?
depends. It depends. It depends on how you look at
He
it.
don't
You know what
make
I'm saying?
people better. You know, that's
I
my
don't know,
opinion.
man.
I don't think nobody beat you down
Right.
the door to play with.
So after you stop playing with LeBron,
your number 6, your number
you-
jump, turn up.
Exactly, that's
Tristan
what I'm
Thomas
saying.
turned up this year.
That's what I'm saying.
Because LeBron ain't out there stifling his game.
That ain't why.
Why?
Because he feel like he need to. Because LeBron
You
not there
got
to
to
do it. You feel me?
exactly. You got to
So
step
LeBron, so
up.
it's
when
addition
you
by have to.
subtraction. You have
Is that-
to.
so-
When if Michael
you-
Jordan on your team, you cannot be shooting as much. 'Cause
Exactly.
That's Michael
You
Jordan.
can't be Michael Jordan.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the people, Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, everybody.
Did Kyrie get better with LeBron there?
Yeah, he definitely did. He definitely turned up he started killing niggas even more. His jumper, he went nuts. Kyrie definitely went up. I feel like that's when Kyrie really took off. I mean, everybody know Kyrie from his handle.
I'm gonna go ahead and concede this one, cause he might be the person who did. I'm not everybody. He definitely benefited.
Yeah,
he definitely benefited. I think he seen how easy the game got with LeBron there. I'm gonna concede that one, but you know what I say to that though? Hold on. You know what I say to that? He's in a rare position of where he got to handle the ball.
True.
But it is what it is.
But certain people ain't got that mentality to get better though and do more. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at the numbers, Kevin Love, Kyrie, J.R. Smith, all them numbers right there should have been like them boys now. What's them niggas? The Golden State. They should have been like the Warriors because they all came from 3-pointers. Kevin Love, he was a big 3-boy. You know what I'm saying? J.R. 3-boy. All of them did it then. You know what I'm saying? Golden State come in the game and start really doing it. Then they got to catch up to the speed of the game.
When Golden State was a better coach team.
Yeah, that's it. They was dope.
It's probably 3 teams.
They was moving in sync.
It's probably, matter of fact, we get 4 teams who have actual coaches, who have actual game plans. The Celtics, the Spurs, Golden State, and Toronto. Them 4 teams that got actual people running plays.
Who your favorite?
Everybody.
Who your favorite coach?
I don't have a fucking favorite coach.
I like
That's
Pop.
like a favorite shot.
I like Pop.
Fuck a coach.
I like Pop.
He is the best.
I like Pop.
He the best.
His mentality ain't nobody better than nobody on my team. Y'all work to get what you got to get done. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna start, you gonna work for it. Papa sits you down. Have you ever paid attention to the numbers on the Spurs team? He don't give nobody more minutes than too much of nobody. If you play 30, 40 minutes on Monday with the Spurs and you got a game that next day, he paying you 20.
No, it depends. It depends.
Man,
no. Because at the guard, he rotated his guards this year, especially with White being out this whole season. Was it White?
Man.
No, Murray was out the whole season, but he rotated. He rotated White, Forbes, and what's the Patty Mills. He rotated them at the guard, but he had to run Rudy Gay heavier. But it's all due to personnel. He had to run Rudy more heavy, and he ran the shit out of Marcus Aldridge.
Yeah.
He ran the shit out of him. But look though.
Yeah.
Look though, man. Listen, I enjoyed you on this conversation. I wish the side was here though, because the side he get analytical with some basketball shit. He get analytical as fuck. Hey, Assad, that motherfucker,
Assad the God.
Assad, I was telling you, man, Assad one of the most intelligent idiots I ever met. He a brilliant idiot. That's my nigga though. Hey, we about to wrap this up. It's definitely been a pleasure.
Absolutely.
You got anything you want to say? You got your project coming. Who all performed with you on tour? Who all performed?
Polo Philippe, Big Keith, Cap Kiefer, Ozzy. You know what I'm saying?
Who turned up the hardest?
Everybody got their own.
No. Ain't none of that shit.
Everybody went right.
It's either you Jim Jones or you Freaky Zeke.
Okay.
Ooh, Freaky Zeke.
Mike Young.
Okay, is Mike Young here?
Mike Young.
Oh, why?
Oh, what? Yeah. Mike Young. Shut up, Mike Young.
Did he get a good reception?
You know what I'm saying? Everybody love Mike Young.
Hey, yo, Mike
Young.
Y'all get some groupies. What's the groupie?
We ain't got there yet. We ain't got to the groupie level where they shit.
He said he had.
He be reaping the benefits of Nicky Neptune. It's crazy.
Ain't nothing wrong with the bottom, the crumbs at the bottom of the bag.
You gotta agree with little homie.
Crumbs at the bottom of the bag.
You gotta agree with little homie alone.
This nigga be in all the clubs. Y'all know how old he is.
Oh, yeah.
This nigga's living the best life ever. Listen.
So you lit.
Listen, he's living the best life in his life.
What you picking up, man?
Listen, all the strip
What you
clubs.
What kind of game you picking up?
Man, I'm picking up low-key like the business.
Yeah.
You know, it's business for pleasure all the time, you feel me? I like hanging around older people, you feel me? I like my networking skills, my talking skills, getting older, getting better on me.
And that's what's up, though, man, because it worked 2 ways. Be in a position that you the older dude, you know, G.
Right.
Where you put the game on him and shit, And that's how I always, like I said today, man, I said if I ever get to the point in my life to where I'm only doing things solely to benefit myself, I want the Most High to send somebody to blow my brains out. If I'm ever only benefiting myself, I'm useless. You know what I'm saying? If I ever get that self, so it's good for you to pass that game on, and it's good for you to soak it up. You know what I'm saying? And keep it rotating and shit, then you pass it on to the next. You know what I'm saying? That's what people underrate how necessary it is for us to be each other's fertilizer, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Where you provide the fucking fertile soil for him to play the seeds in, but pause. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying with it? And that's how come, that's like why it's important to have the team that y'all got to where it's no egos. In every kind of crew or any kind of team, you have to have a leader. Yeah. It's the difference between a leader and a boss. A leader get out there and show you how it's done, and everybody eat. You know what I'm saying? It's everybody feeding off each other. A boss only concerned about themselves and what can help them.
I'm gonna tell you what to do.
A leader is, let me see, I'm trying to think of somebody in the industry. I liken it to a Jay-Z, to where he spread out the wealth and shit, where you know he's the face of his brand, but he got people who was with him, Emery, you know what I'm saying? All the people we talk about, this song we've been talking about for years, where some people in the background, some people more visible, but he created other leaders and shit. A boss is a Suge Knight type person. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who want to dominate the shit, let you know he the man, and that's how come I never would accept a boss title. We all have to, because you don't want to create followers, you want to create other leaders. You know what I'm saying? Let this motherfucker lead this faction, this person lead this faction. That's real. And that's like what I like to see about y'all team and shit, where it ain't no ego, it's nobody trying to supersede nobody. Like I said, the shit like it was turned up. I'm bullshitting about that kind of shit, because you don't let little shit like that divide shit. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I say it all the time, man. I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about everybody staying in line, staying the course, because when somebody eat, everybody eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a team thing. But you want to say anything before you cut out? What the 19-year-old say? You know what I'm saying? Say some important 19-year-old shit.
Hey, well, shit, I ain't gonna lie.
Just talk your shit, then.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, but
Polo, talk your shit, Polo.
My name Polo.
Kicking this nigga Nicky Neptune, man. I done made some money.
That's what's up. I like that shit, bro.
Nah, I'm doing it myself.
Making
money with him.
Bro. Because a lot of my OGs ain't put money in my pocket. They gave me game and shit, but a lot of them were in position to put money in my pocket. So that's I commend you for that shit. That's what's up.
That's real. That's real.
But that said, man, sometimes that game worth more than that money.
It is.
Because that game will help you figure out ways to get money.
You feel?
The money's a bonus. The money's a bonus. It's taking that game and really taking it for what it's worth. You know what I mean? And apply it to your life.
Yeah, man.
What's like, because we talk about the dudes, like, what do you try to instill into the females on the team?
I'm really trying to build their image and, you know, show
This
them.
nigga was talking. You see how sincere he got?
Yeah, cause it's that time. We get more.
Go ahead.
We get more. I would have stood on my tippy toes too, if I was standing up. I'm trying to make the image, you know, more solid of my women. You know what I'm saying? And less emotional on social networks. You know what I'm saying? Less messy and more professional, and show more of a, you know what I'm saying? Pick a side to be on. You know what I'm saying? If you want your social networks for that, you know what I'm saying? Or if you want it, you know what I'm saying, to be seen in the light of what we doing in this entertainment business, you know what I'm saying? And be considered, you know what I'm saying, one of those, you know what I'm saying? And take it seriously, you know what I'm saying, as far as what we doing, as far as my promotion team, our the clothing line we got, and then me, you know what I'm saying, promoting me. You know what I'm saying? People taking you serious. They look at your page, look at you, see how you are, who you is, like, that's Becky, she has 20 kids, and, you know, she goes to the movies every Tuesday, and she's usually mad about Phil. You know what I'm saying? Instead of seeing that, you look on the page and you see, oh, that's a nice picture. She looks nice. Oh, what is she into? And be interested into the person more so. Like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Create a more of an image. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I'm
gonna tell you, man. I'm keeping real with you. I'm a real ass nigga. It ain't make no sense the shit you just said, man.
She's
Like,
so
you was just
stupid,
talking,
man.
I fell asleep. I do that goddamn.
I thought I said you start combing extra good while I was talking. I'm like, why is he combing?
I'm bullshitting, man. I
Why is
understand
he
what
combing
you're
that
saying.
good?
You want their image and shit to be something edifying and shit. For them not to be looking at some bum bitch you want her face on the internet crying and shit.
Yeah.
Somebody look like they got something going on for themselves. I always say this to them, man. Anyone who sit on the internet all day has nothing going for herself. I'm saying who just sit around just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Sherry feet stink, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If you about business and shit, that shit different.
Right. It's Sherry feet stink. He's stupid.
But anything you want to say though?
Oh man, I appreciate the
Tell
love,
them, man. Reiterate about them boxes, man.
About the I'm definitely holla at me on Facebook, Instagram. I got my Money and Facts mixtape packages, you know what I'm saying? They definitely hot. My mixtape got 19 tracks on it. All my songs dope, you know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite song?
My favorite song right now at this moment is Lotto. If you want to hear Lotto, you know what I'm saying? You can go on SoundCloud because I think I got it available on SoundCloud right now. I got a couple videos on YouTube. But you definitely want to check out that Money and Facts mixtape $100 box because it definitely is the best thing you can get, you dig, and I appreciate it. It'll help me on my tour, help me keep promoting my brand and growing, and yeah, that's it.
Anybody got anything coming out anytime soon?
Polo, you got any music?
Polo, everybody working on projects right now, building, you know what I'm saying, getting installed. That's all we doing right now. That's it.
What's up, Julie?
Hey man, make sure y'all follow TCK, the Conceited Knowbody, on everything you stream on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, everything that you watch, listen to music on, watch podcasts on, we on everything. So make sure y'all tune in, follow us, and man, tune in to this fire content because we bring y'all the real, and we bring y'all, you know, just that fire content, man. So tune in, and make sure y'all go check out at 9 p.m. Well, it already dropped, man. My homeboy Tracy just dropped the Come Up, the second video, man, to my mixtape, The Take One. I dropped that back in May. That's going crazy, man. We have like 20K streams right now, man. Motherfuckers been fucking with it, man.
Organic.
So, I'm making a visual album for that. So that All By Myself, the first track is up. The second track is up, The Come Up. I just made that. We going all the way down the line. It's like 8 tracks on that mug.
Tell them where they can find the video.
You can find a video on YouTube. Just YouTube Juvie, The Come Up. It's on there, man. And I think Baby Tracy is the YouTube channel. But make sure y'all tune in, man. We got a lot of, man. We working on some shit, man. So shit, y'all don't follow us, y'all gonna see us.
And don't forget, man, Julie right now got this little special going on. Photo shoot. $50 unlimited pose, unlimited clothing change. He got the green screen. If you wanna,
$50
you wanna take a picture right on rhinoceros.
50 y'all can
in your
bring.
board shorts.
Whatever y'all wanna do, whatever. I'm free. Like I said, I'm be at the crib. I broke my leg.
So where you live?
So I live out west by the Coast Complex.
That's the thing.
So you pull up. I'm doing $50 photo shoots, however many
That's
you
what
need, however many edits.
You
man.
ain't got no bus.
Bro,
Work
we
it
ain't
out,
got no
man.
cars, bro.
We got bus passes right now.
Nobody got cars in here.
We got bus passes right now.
That's cool,
You
man.
work it
We
out.
gotta start pulling
That's
up.
cool,
That's
man.
cool.
Look, us and I'm going with the car.
That's cool.
That's
Y'all know
that's why
about
he-
those
That's why he
females?
here. That's why he here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. Besides Julie, he had to go potty.
He had to go party.
Hey, he moving fast on that one crutch. I think he been faking.
I think he been
We definitely gonna book you, bro.
Hey, we're gonna wrap this up. Another edition of the best podcast you never heard of. Before I get up out of here, though, man, I give a shout out to my constituent, my original co-host, Suge motherfucking Fresh. It's been 5 years since you cut out on me, man. I just want to let you know that I'm still rocking, doing the best I can. I really got a long speech for you, man, but I'm in the presence of too many strangers, and I don't want to get too emotional.
Come on, bring it out, man. Bring it
I
out.
ain't gonna probably bring it out, but it's personal. So I'll talk to you soon, man. I just want to let you know that I love you, I always love you. And you the best co-host I ever had. It's gonna be crazy to have his 5th birthday without you, but it is what it is. I know the Most High got you in his graces. and I'll see you at the resurrection.
Huh?
Again, it's the best podcast you never heard of, Conceited Knowbody.
The Conceited Knowbody. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m.